this is enough for me. Never meant to be a winner, never meant to be a quitter, but this is how I lose satisfaction. Chip thrills, chip tricks. Woo! It seems like the way to live. Who said I should be a big shot? Who said I should take it tick-tock? I gotta rest, I'm feeling so good. In me I know it, but I'm misunderstood. Feeling like that, well, they say it's a lie, but I gotta tell ya, gotta live or let die. I gotta rest, I don't know I could. Nothing to reach and I don't feel like I should.
I am so happy. This has been a goal of mine for a while, and I finally got my back handspring. Finally! It's really not clean at all. I'm still working on it. My goal is to get it outside on grass, and I think maybe by this summer, maybe I can work my way up to that. The main challenge throughout all of this was fear. It was just all in the head. Another challenge for me was that I used to be able to do the macaco fairly well, and the macaco is just a move where like you jump over but with one arm, and it's like heavily used in Brazilian martial arts. You'll see it in maybe other types of movements like breakdance or tricking, and it's kind of like a back handspring, but it's one arm, and it's named after macaque. Macaque is, in French, is a type of monkey, and it's like a monkey move. So that kind of like caused me to do this bad habit of always going to the right. And you'll see in my progression, I would always jump to the right, and part of that was fear, and part of that was the habit of not being aligned. So that took a while to work on. I know I'm not gonna be up there in terms of like gymnastics level, like that's just not realistic. It takes many years of training and training the joints especially. So I know I won't get to like professional level, but I do hope that this is opening up other tumbling skills and combos that I'd love to do, and I just hope that I can tumble into my 40s at least for like another 10 years, hopefully. I'm just looking forward to that. I'm just hoping I can. It's such a free feeling, and I've always wanted to just run and flow into stuff. Yeah, I think throughout this process, another thing I've noticed was just like how strict gymnastics schooling and culture is. And what I mean by that is like, I've called so many gymnastics facilities around Boston, and you know, immediately I get the door shut on me because I'm not under 18, or I'm not under a certain age that they're gonna agree to train. It's very like age restrictive, and you know, they teach from like, I don't know, age 3 to maybe 20 or younger than 20. I don't know, maybe it's different in each state, but I definitely noticed, like, I called almost all the schools in Boston, or in Massachusetts, I should say. However, the loophole I found was that I just trained with people I knew that like either had experience in parkour or gymnastics, and we went to open gyms. And open gyms, you know, you don't have an instructor, but I felt comfortable enough with the friends and athletes that I was hanging out with for them to give me some guidance. And the open gym, like, you still pay a fee, but you have the whole facility, the floor to yourself to practice. And that was enough. I'm a climber, so the climbing gym, they always have padded surfaces, like crash mats. So it's like, that's enough. Like, as long as you have a good environment, safe to like practice your landings, and having just someone there that can properly spot you, if they can coach you as well, then you're off on a good start. You don't necessarily have to go to a gymnastics school, and if they tell you you can't and it's too late, it's not true. I say this keeping in mind that it is dangerous, you can injure yourself, so I'm not saying skip school and it's not necessary, but if you're going to skip school, make sure that you do proper research or like have someone with you that has better knowledge in it instead of just saying, yeah, just jump into it and flip. Especially if you're at my age or older, like, you know, when you injure yourself these days, it's not just a quick recovery. It can take a little longer to recover. Usually when you're looking up tutorial videos, it's very, very, very young, gifted gymnasts that are like, you know, putting out a little fun YouTube video out there. So I can see how it might be discouraging for people of my age or older that are looking at this and they're just like, I don't think this is for me, like I'm probably too old for this. Like, of course, a 10-year-old can like jump and do crazy splits and whatnot. So I just want to put it out there, like, it's definitely possible. It's a lot more work. It's a lot more work. It's a lot of work on the joints. If you're in your 30s, you can still do this. It's not too late. Don't give up. Don't let people tell you you're too old. However, you will have to be just a little bit more careful because we're a bit more fragile the older we get. And I don't know, that's it. Just don't give up. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.